You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do? Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there. Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But with Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office. Laxatives? Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Trashy skank? They probably messed with the breaker. By the way, I'm not a trashy skank. Me too. Please, take me home already. Power cord? Huh? What? Please, wait! How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer? I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. I'm sorry. I think it's strange that, you know, oh, never mind. But, based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. Not a whorehouse! I'm sorry. But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer. Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right? Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean. I'm not talking about your looks. Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth. Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. During the party. It was probably during the blackout. It definitely sounds impossible. Can you explain this, Teru? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly. Me? Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E? Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there. I see. Now the mystery has been solved. Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? A bag? What kind of bag? She probably made her unconscious by accident, and from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling. That is, I'm terribly sorry, but don't decide that based on ugliness. A different entrance. Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against? That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right? The one with the mask? At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance. Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon-flavored. You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right? According to my autopsy, yes, There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly. I'm sorry! Someone else? Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? I'm sorry for being pig barf. The killer forged both of those letters. Why'd you fall asleep? That medicine, could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open. I'm sorry. Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right? Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Huh? You should have said so sooner! Is that true? Now that you mention it, you're right. But what if, for instance, she got help from someone? I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. No! Please don't be violent! Is it true? Did you really kill Mahiru? I don't get it! I don't get it at all! Ah! A few sacrifices? That's a distinct difference? Tool? What do you mean? But we already voted! After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out. And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we? If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself... They were? So they looked like they had just rushed over. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me. Just revealed? Then the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar. But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky. I knew it. There are so many similarities, it must have been intentional. Were there even any footprints at the crime scene? Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far. That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater! Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was. Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live? Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time? We even woke up together that morning. I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. And we went to the hospital together afterward, so we were together until right before the announcement. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that! Do you have any ideas? Strange? What's strange? But Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. What do you mean? What are you two talking about? There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same. But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier? What are you talking about? Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this? She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question! It's just a coincidence! Huh? Please wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone! Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think! It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious. Do you hate me that much, Hajime? A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist? How is that a decisive clue? Whoever misunderstood is to blame. That is, well... Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake. He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless. You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me. But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone. Huh? Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done! It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me. Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already! I'm not the killer! That video, I never filmed that video! you get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already! I'm not the killer! Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on? Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Mistake? What's wrong with that? Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all. I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now. That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video? Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right? Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me! I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off. Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time. Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why? Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already! It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair! Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know. My name is Mikan Tsumiki. From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along. Hello? Well... Oh. It's impossible. Cause... Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry. love. How amazing. How amazing. Well? Oh? A fraud. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? You still haven't forgiven me! Forgive me! Forgive me! I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Shall I let you punch me? Because you are the person who has forgiven me. Yay! The sea! I tripped. No! I'm so embarrassed. Please help me. That's rather scary. I'm sorry. I tripped again. No! Please don't look at me. Please forgive me. Just forgive me already. Huh? It looks like she's running from the beach. Did something happen? It's not like I'm gonna turn it down, but ice cream is completely different from lunch. I don't think it can be used as a substitute. Ah! Akane! What happened to you? Not that! Your wounds! He's still breathing. I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker! Oh, this is too much to actually treat Mahiru's photos like this. That's not a scratch at all, though. Well, he shouldn't be okay. You're tickling me. No, you can't. Don't move around. Huh? Hajime? No, stop. You're tickling me. You've stopped moving. I can finally relax and sleep. Wait, huh? What I did was for the sake of my beloved. Was the only one. That's right. What I did was for the sake of my beloved. My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation. So it's over. It's really. Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Forgive me. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you. I'll do my best. I'll try to live up to your expectations so you don't hate me. Bandage wrap, bandage wrap, bandage wrap, bandage wrap, bandage wrap, bandage wrap. Amazing!